ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ವೀಕ್ಷಕರೇ, ಶ್ರೀಗರಿ ವಾರ್ತೆಗರಿಗೆ ಸ್ವಾಗತ. ನಾನು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಗ್ರಹೇಶ್ವರ ಗಾರ್ಡಿಗೇಂದ್ರ.
ದಿನಾಂಕ ಮಾರ್ಚ್ 20, 2025 ಮೈಸೂರಿನ ಸಿಐಐಎಲ್ ಸಭಾಂಗಣದಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾರತೀಯ ಭಾಷಾ ಸಂಸ್ಥಾನದ ಕೃತಕ ಬುದ್ಧಿಮತ್ತೆ ಮಾನದಂಡಗಳ ಕುರಿತ ಸಮ್ಮೇಳನವನ್ನು ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಎನ್ ದೈವಸುಂದರಂ, ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ನಾರಾಯಣ ಚೌಧರಿ, ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಉಮಾರಾಣಿ ಪಪುಸ್ವಾಮಿ, ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಪಿಆರ್ಡಿ ಫರ್ನಾಂಡಿಸ್ ಹಾಗೂ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಶೈಲೇಂದ್ರ ಮೋಹನ್ ರವರು ಉದ್ಘಾಟಿಸಿದರು.
For specific tasks, whatever your tasks were, ensuring that our models performed optimally. It was indeed a fascinating, rewarding and truly transformative work. Today, after several decades, we are experiencing an incredible revolution in artificial intelligence, driven by the rapid emergence and widespread adoption of LLMs, large language models. Why not SLM? We do need large data. That's why we are talking about data sets. LLMs are now more like the engines for any AI machine to run. So it's important, even we here at CIM should not be just producing data sets, but we are going to be developers from now on. That's what I wanted to make a proposal here, because we were always developers, because we were the pioneers who developed morphological analyzers, spell checkers, concordances and so on and so forth. So I think we should also continue that and be kind of not competing with industry, collaborating with industry and other colleagues who are in the field. Let us not forget, in the early days of natural language processing, NLP, even those days evaluations were there. Those evaluations focused on what? Mainly on grammar and vocabulary, because we know linguists, we sitting here know that every time when we develop NLP, we were mostly interested, like Professor Devasundaram has developed many post-taggers even from those days with transformational grammar and beyond that, taking insights from Noam Chomsky and other generative frameworks, and also the computationally tractable grammars like lexical functional grammar, head-driven HPSG, dependency grammars and so on and so forth.
Yes, from 1980 I have been touched with the institute, and I see tremendous changes in this institute. Actually, I'm happy to participate in this benchmarking conference. Yes, at present I have been working in this field, but in the last 50 years, I see many changes. Changes is relative. For my father, my grandfather was conservative. My father is a modern. For me, my father is conservative, I am the modern. For my son, I am conservative, he is modern. For my grandchild, my son is conservative, they are modern. This is likewise in linguistics also. Around 1960 or 70s, the traditional grammarians were considered as a conservative by linguists. But they are the structural linguists. By 60s or 70s, the same structural linguists were considered as conservative by the generative grammarians. Then 80 or in 80s, even these generative grammarians or so many other theories, they were considered as conservative by the computation linguists. Now, the computation linguists are considered as conservative by the AI people. This is a change I see in my last 50 years life. Actually, I studied MA Tamil literature, then fond of grammar. Actually, I went to linguistics. Then after that, I applied linguistics to Tamil grammar. But in Tamil Nadu, when Tamil grammarian see a linguist, he will be terrorist. No, they have come to spoil Tamil language. That is the mind of the grammarians. So anyhow, I managed the last 50 years in Tamil Nadu.
ಮತ್ತೆ ಮುಂದಿನ ವಾರ್ತೆಗರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಭೇಟಿಯಾಗೋಣ. ಶ್ರೀಗರಿ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮನದಾಳದ ಗರಿ. ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ.
ಶ್ರೀಗರಿ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮನದಾಳದ ಗರಿ. ಶ್ರೀಗರಿ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಭಾವನೆಗಳ ಗರಿ. ಶ್ರೀಗರಿ, ನಾಡಿನ ಹೆಮ್ಮೆಯ ಗರಿ.
ಮನೆ ಮನಗಳ ಗರಿದು ಶ್ರೀಗರಿ, ತನು ಮನ ಧನಗಳ ಗರಿದು ಶ್ರೀಗರಿ, ವಿಶ್ವದ ದೇಶದ ನಾಡಿನ ಗರಿದು ಶ್ರೀಗರಿ. ಶ್ರೀಗರಿ 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 ಶ್ರೀಗರಿ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮನದಾಳದ ಗರಿ.